so good in this game. You hear that amazing, like, instrumentation coming on in? Also that terrible audio scratching? Ah, so exciting! It looks so good! I'm sorry, I'm just basking in this right now because I'm so excited. I'm so excited! I was so scared because I was like, man. Oh, it looks so good. They also updated the game to has higher resolution. So the art style is a lot more cleaner than the original games. Because the game first came out originally in Nintendo DS. So it looks a lot cleaner. Ah, it looks so cool! The game looks good. Sorry, I'm like basking in this. Oh, it does show too how many chapters in each game as well. That's really helpful too. The one I'm really excited for is definitely Spirit of Justice. That one I'm excited for because that's the game that came out, I think, one of the last Phoenix Wright games. And it's so different how the system works. Oh, it looks so good! Warning, the museum section contains spoilers. Okay, I'm running back. Yeah, she's Female Route exclusive. Yeah, Rio! So I'm really sad that Rio's not available in Persona 3 Reloaded. Well, she'll make appearances, yes. But overall, like, interacting with her is very minimal. Because again, like, she is mostly female exclusive. There's definitely a few characters that are female exclusive, so I'm really sad to not see that. Excuse me, miss, what's your attorney badge? Where's my badge? Oh, that's a good question. Where is my badge? Where's my badge? I didn't find one in time. I couldn't find my badge. I couldn't find my badge, guys. No, don't question my thing. I'm totally a legit one. Yes. For me, it's time to sleep. I'm almost time for to sleep. Almost falling asleep. No worries, Icy. Again, if you guys want to go fall asleep, please do. Again, we'll be here for like a hot second. Oh, okay, game 1 is only 4 episodes, so that's not too bad. Spoilers! I'm not trying to look at spoilers, guys. Don't look at me. There's an asset, you know. You want it? Of course I do. I would love an asset. I couldn't find one earlier, so I was like, ah. If you want to just share in the Discord or something, you're more than welcome to. Okay, game! Start! New game. This game came out in 2007, so... It's been a hot second since this game came out. You can probably post it in Streamer Square because I would put a lot of streamer assets and stuff. Oh, episode 1, Turnabout Trump. I am blocking away. I'm gonna move. This is still Ace Attorney, I swear. It's still apollojustice, I swear. It's just built different. That's what I like about apollojustice, that it has a lot of different stuff. Showtime. Are they gambling? You lose. Oh! He grabbed the bottle! Yay! The cheater! And then there was blood. And then there were cards falling down from thy hand. I didn't get how that worked, but I guess logic. Ooh, that hand! I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him hard. Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that? Who are you? And why are we staring at hands? Can't even hold them. April 20th, 9:37 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Autosaved. Oh, good night, Icy. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night. Yasumi-nya. Rest well. Thank you for dropping in when you're able to. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And then thank you, Saya. Thank you. I was wondering if somebody made that, so thank you so much. Arigato. Oh my goodness. See, that was a need. I'll install it later if anything. Thank you. Definitely really nice. Defendant Lobby number 3, okay? Panicked, palms sweaty, I can admit it, I'm nervous. Ah, good morning. It's here! It's here! The one guy! The best guy! Good morning, sir. Kristoff! It's Kristoff! You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight. Wound up, sir? No! I'm loose, I'm fine! I'm loose like noodles! That screeching noise, is that your voice? I'm supposed to be expected. Your first tryout is a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh? I'm fine! I'm fine! I got up at 5 a.m. to do my Chords of Steel voice workout! I'm fine! Chords of Steel? What are you? A metal singer? Ah, that explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your screech. I overdid it again. My God. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift gotten, sir! I'm all over that drift! Are you okay? You're making it seem awkward than it should have been. As it happens, I dined with him the night of the murder. We can't let this case fall through. Yes, I'm fine, sir! One more thing. Don't see your fine quite so much. He might take you the wrong way. I'll be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client. Oh dear gosh. Hello, Kimmy! Hope you're doing well. My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney. And today is my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. My boss wants to help him out, of course. And so do I. And so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way. Who's our client? Our man! It's our man! Whoa! Good, morning. Look at him! I really do love how the art style got drawn so clear. It's so nice. It's definitely an upgrade from the 2007 graphics. And no worries, Hottie! I know you're on break, so have a good time at work. Thanks for jumping on in. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I'm very excited to see you on Saturday. But go look at work, Hottie. Good luck. Morning. It's all up to you today. First trial. Nervous. Meeting him. Cardiac arrest. I think I'm supposed to say something. Help. So you're fine. I'm fine. Ah, Mr. Fine, is it? I didn't remember you having an odd name. Well, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney, and he's your friend, so why? You'll see. Oh, that smug look. You can do it. Be confident. I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, it's time. Shall we? Yes, sir. Oh my God, I love him. I love him so much. Okay, I need to focus. First trial. Here comes justice. April 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, look how high res it is. The court is now in session. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. He has like the whole like gremlin voice. The defense is fine. I mean, ready, Your Honor. Mind going blank. Don't panic. Oh, too late. Your name was Mr. Justice? And it's your first trial? Yes, Your Honor. But I'm fine, really. Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Mr. Gavin? Yes, Your Honor. I was under the impression that you'll be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always state his client's wishes, and my client specifically requested Mr. Justice. Well, of course he wants justice, but then trust his case in his greenhorn? Why? Don't call him a greenhorn, that's messed up. Oh my goodness, Hobo Phoenix. Let me be honest, I find Hobo Phoenix hotter than regular Phoenix because of that rugged look, Angel. I was actually gonna ask, like, who's better, normal Phoenix or rugged Phoenix? But like, look at him with that whole hoodie and beanie. Bro hit his midlife crisis and came out better than that. He reaches midlife crisis and then he'll come back even stronger. And thank you for the breeze, Yasmin. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Thank you for the breathe. And let me hydrate as well, because we're gonna be doing a lot of reading. I do not exaggerate when I say that you're the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin. Okay, so Gavin's got trial experience, fine. But does he have cords of steel? Then let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom. Phoenix! Look at him! He's, you know, I think with the stubble really adds something, you know? And the jacket's really tight. This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry we had to meet again in these circumstances. Long time no see, Mr. Wright. Oh! Let's put the past behind us, shall we? These days, I'm merely Phoenix Wright, piano player! What happened to you? You were the best Ace Attorney! Why did you become a piano player, and why haven't you seduced me yet? Mr. Wright, how could this have happened? I won't speak of it further then. If the prosecution be so kind to explain the charges, Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne! To think I saw you enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I see you leave in chains. Ah, Winston Payne, subtle as ever I see. Winston Payne! Him! The crime occurred at the 𝘍𝘪𝘳𝘵𝘰𝘳𝘯𝘦𝘺, a Russian restaurant. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him, wham, on the head, schmack, killed him cold. A customer at a restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you said he was the pianist for the club, it seems. Phoenix Wright, a pianist? This is the weapon that took the victim's life, a bottle of grape juice. Oh, I love grape juice. I love grape juice as much as I love apple cider. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice. The court accepts this deadly bottle as evidence. Oh my god, a bottle! The deadly bottle added to the courtroom. Grape juice bottle used as a murder weapon. Bears the defendant, Mr. Wright's prints. Oh, it's kidding. Something to note, Justice. All evidence is filled in the court record. Make a practice of checking it frequently. The court record. Right, I've heard of that. Use the art button and look at the evidence so far. I'm confident in your ability to handle this. Right, just use art button. Zach, it's time for some hands-on action. Let me, there you go. I was like, let me press it if you're gonna let me do this. That grip board is outdated, Your Honor. Something's wrong with this. An attorney badge. How long did I yearn for one of these? Just putting it on makes me feel ready. Smith's autopsy report. The time of death was around 2 a.m., April 17th. Death of cause was a single blow to the forehead. The sub-basement of the Borscht Bowl Club. Damn! You know, this guy. Why did all the good ones pass away? Okay, and then we have here Christoph Gavin, boss at Gavin Law Offices, a first-rate defense attorney, my trusted mentor, 32 years old. Phoenix Wright, pianist at the Borscht Bowl Club, formerly an ace defense attorney of some renown, age 33. He's 33? Damn! Shady Smith, the victim of this case, a traveler only recently back in country, age unknown. Winston Payne, the prosecuting attorney. While his experience, he lacks a certain presence. Oh, that's kind of mean. Age 61. You know what? I'll take that back. But just who was this Shady Smith fella? We believe he was a traveler, Your Honor. A traveler? According to his passport, he's been out of the country for a number of years. He's only returned to this country recently, though his place of residence is unclear. And he has some sort of connection with a defendant? Sorry, I'm trying to remember my voices, so if the voice doesn't sound right, I haven't done voice acting in a hot second. That too is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe that the first met at the Bourgeois Bowl Club on the night of the crime. If they only just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's piano playing? That doesn't appear to have been the case. No, the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skill, and he's not piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean. I already saw that photo! As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime. Wait a second! Isn't poker gambling? That's a crime in and of itself! Indeed, it appears our defendant has fallen to become the basis of sort of criminal. Objection! It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that, a game, in a purest sense, a competition, Your Honor. A competition? As Jessie, the K-pop person would say, this is a competition. Yes, a test of wit, a silent clash of passion. Only the cards, their backs, wretched and blue flames know its final outcome. Come again? The cards on the table have blue backs, Your Honor. I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify these presents and impress women. That'll be our first order of business here then. And find out more about this fatal game of cards. Look at him smirking! Look at him smirking! Pay my man his dues. Give him the respect he got, man. He's not dead, so when it kills someone in a bottle, he no longer has a hat. Howdy, that's how it works, kid. I think he has a little dent, sure. But not like this. I felt like a man whose name is Winston Payne, seriously. Welcome to Ace Attorney, where everyone's name is upon a something. Also, give me a second, I need my tissue box. Because we're gonna be talking and reading a good amount of this stream, I'm gonna need this box. My best friendo. Very well, defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held the night of the crime. My pleasure. Don't look at us like that! This is it. My first trial. Here goes nothing. We got this, guys. Witness testimony. The competition. I'm a pianist by trade, yet can hardly play at all. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play in a competition and there are the closed main attractions. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is, a game. And our customers are happy. Wow, that's pretty simple, I mean, I agree with that. Sorry, blur my nose. A pianist who can't play piano. Better than an defense attorney who can't defend. Winston, get out of here. Very well. The defense may begin their cross-examination. Right, Your Honor. My first cross-examination. Don't blow it. Are you alright? You're sweating bullets. Bullets? Where? It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy, too. My brain feels strained and raspy, sir. You watched your perform cross-examinations many times. But you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher? What to do? Should I ask Mr. Gavin for a refresher course and cross-examination? I'm lazy. I don't want to read. But because I don't know how this game works, I probably should. Better safe than sorry, especially this early in the game. Forest wall breaking? Hello? Yes, teach me. I know nothing. Indeed. Your job, Justice, is to be mindful of the court record and the testimony. Look for inconsistencies in the testimony with what the court records tell you. When you find an inconsistency, that's when you present the conflicting evidence from the court records with the R button. But I didn't hear anything strange at all in the testimony just now. A good sign is you need to press the witness with L for more information. Press him? Comment on him? Don't let the fact that he's a remarkable man hold you back. Get more information. But isn't Mr. Wright my client? Well, think you can do it? Yes, thank you, sir. I think I can do it. I think you better. We're gonna have a problem. Just remember, find any inconsistencies and lies in the testimony and reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it. Inconsistencies? Lies? Phoenix Wright? As if! Phoenix Wright would never lie, and it's up to me to prove it. The defense may begin their cross-examination. Cross-examination! This is a competition! Objection, Giant! I object your objection! Oh, hello, Giant. Hope you're doing well. Objection! Someone smells like cheese! Yeah, because I had mac and cheese! Trash! A non-connoisseur of cheese, I see. Can't believe. I'm a pianist by trade. You can hardly play at all. Hold it! You can hardly play? sometimes, when the customers demand it, so I played them one song. That's usually all they want. Was that supposed to be a boast just now? The title pianist is a mask, a respectable face I wear for the world at large. Then why are you really at the Bushwick Bull Club? My real job takes the internet customer. I don't need to read that. I've read it earlier. Hold it! They pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the case. I'm a professional after all. Bah! Do I detect pride in that statement? It's just as hard for an honest, hardworking member of society like me to imagine. Yes, your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston. But what? I played poker for 7 years in that little room. And I've never lost once. What? You see why the customers come now? Defeat the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw. Wait, you've never lost once? Not even one time? As I said, I'm a professional. He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once. Is that even possible? Is that possible? The room where we play in the competition and I don't need to read that again. I don't need to read stuff I've already read, so now it saves my voice. I object your objection! Overruled! How you civil? I'm excited to play Apollo Justice! The game came out at 9 PM my time yesterday, and I was like, I have to wait till stream. Why must it come out so early? But I'm very, very excited to play. I don't know if anybody in chat also likes Apollo Justice or it's Attorney for all I know. But I'm very excited to play this game. I'm very excited because this is such a good game series from Capcom that I personally like. Capcom's the one mostly known for like what, Street Fighter and for Monster Hunter. For me, I know them for like Mega Man and for Ace Attorney, so I'm very excited. The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction? And that's quite a history, actually. The Bush Bull Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types back in the day. Black market? All in the past, things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice to say that there was a lot of deals being made under the table. Right there in that room. A smoky room? Gambling hoods? You know, just looking at this photo makes me feel bad! The boss is gathered around that table cutting deals, safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, our goon keeps watching through that small window. I can probably picture it now. That window does look like it would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else. The room had a few tricks in it, though it was common knowledge to our regulars. At any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun. Oh my goodness, let's see these rules about poker just to make sure. 2 decks of cards, not 1. A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in cards. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor. Precisely, cards on the table, cards upon the floor. Each would form a complete deck. A crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really. Incidentally, we used 2 types of cards at the club. One deck of cards was red, and the other was blue. As I recall, in poker, you make 5-card hands. I can see how it would be easy to cheat. Yes, a game of hands. Oh? Ah, we did everything! This competition you're talking about. I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently. That's right! It was a simple game, after all. Are you sure? Huh? People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment the crime occurred. Did you claim no connection to the crime? Now that's strange. What's strange? I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense. Wait, I thought this game was 3D? This is the first game. The first game's in 2D. The later games are in 3D. So only the first game will be in 2D. That's why you're confused. Yeah. I was also like, I thought it was gonna be in 3D too, but no. Because this game came out in 2007, they haven't incorporated the 3D in the first game yet. Yeah. Attorney Trilogy, yeah! So there's 3 games in this pack. Ace Attorney Trilogy, Ace Attorney Dual Justice, Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, and then the museum. So you get a good amount of games for the price. It's what, 50 USD? For 3 games? It's totally worth it. Capcom hired this woman? I mean, Capcom! I played all 5 games of your Battle Network series when it first came out. Let me in! I played Mega Man. I played Great Internet Chronicles. I played Monster Hunter. Ow! What was that? Eat that! Oh my god, Shrouded! Hi, Shrouded! Thank you for the 13 months! Arigato! How are you doing well? Hope you're doing well. You should definitely play this though. It has a really good cast of characters, and my favorite character, Simon Blackwell, appears later, which I'm really excited for. Wow, I thought this was a new game? I mean, okay, the game came out, okay, how do you say this? Like the game, okay, this game came out today, yes, but it's a remake of the older games. So originally this first game came out in 2007. So, yeah. It's technically new for like people who have not seen this game yet, but definitely like, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not new. You'd be great for a Capcom creator, to be honest, bro. I could never. I doubt that. Like, I would love to apply and be like, I played your Capcom games, but then also like, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm good enough. You should though. You play Monster Hunter. I don't have headphones attached to this PC and I'm a VR set, so I can't hear you. But some of you cute. Oh, give me a second. Thank you for the subby, and good luck on the games. But it's a really good game series again. I love Ace Attorney. I love Mega Man. Mega Man's like one of my favorites. I mostly specifically like Mega Man Battle Network and Mega Man Star Force, which nobody likes those series, but I defer. I completely let that one slip by. Don't despair yet, Justice. Sir? Right. There's something I'd like made clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand, and I'd like to hear from you. Sure, why not? Very well. The defendant will amend his testimony. Just one little press, and I've got myself a whole new testimony. One little press? I pressed everything! I plead silent regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched the murder weapon. What do you mean? Silence? The defendant has the right to refuse to testify. I haven't forgotten everything about the law. But why? That clearly puts you at a disadvantage. And it's your job to turn that around in our favor, yes? Great. Like I didn't have enough to do already. Not enough pressure. Justice, didn't you take anything odd about that testimony? Huh? Wait. Something you said did ring a little strangely. Just one thing. Now, what was it? When you figure it out, I suggest presenting the evidence. Evidence that contradicts the testimony. A contradiction in Mr. Wright's testimony? But why? I better check the court records. I already know what it is! I just gotta press it. I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying in a testimony. Is it a little early to jump into conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more information, don't forget to press. Right! I got this! I'm fine! Time to listen to that testimony again. I'm a pianist by trade. You can hardly play at all. Blah, 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 blah. Real job, okay. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, give me a second. Is there... Okay, text box transparency. Enable disable the skipping of red text in the main game. Yes, please. I might make the text box transparency a little bit lighter, just so we can see the back time a little bit more. Wait time a lot less. How UI elements? No, thank you. Turn this on, enable story mode. Oh yeah, so this game offers too something called story mode. So if you guys don't want to like take the time to go through the puzzles and press anything, you can just put on the story mode, which means that you can just let the story choose it itself. You just watch it happening, which is totally fine as well. I think for me, I will not be enabling that, just because I like to choose my options and be screwed over. Why would I let the game play for me when I can play and get screwed over myself? Some allocates may not be available for you if you do story mode. That's fine. Oh yeah, give me a second. Let me clean my glasses. So like watching a movie? Exactly, yeah. Yeah. So it's like watching a movie. So if you guys don't want to play the game, like choosing the options and like pressing on stuff, the game will do those options for you. But as the fine print says, that some things may not be available in story mode. So just keep an eye on that. So yeah, it's basically like a movie. And it's really cool to watch as well. It gets really intense. I'm spitting hooling on my glasses. Man, the game looks so good. They really did well because again, this game came out in 2007 on the DS. So it came out with very pixely graphics, very like unclear. They've really cleaned it up since then. Oh, okay, this is cool. They, oh wait, this is not available in this game though. RIP. Turning on the consult means if you're having some struggles, you can consult your helper for any assistance. Note that this feature is only available in Dual Destinies and Soul Justice. It's not available on 𝘎𝘕justiceAceAttorney. Dang it, why not this game? It's the game I'm playing right now. That's messed up. Anyways, let me just get my glass a little bit more. It's really smuggy. It's really smudge. Smudge. Glasses wearers suffer! I object! I overrule your objection, Jaren! Hello, Jaren, hello! Sorry, my glasses are like super unreadable right now and it's really bothering me. There's a smudge on there. But I hope you're doing well. Oh, there's a smudge. I don't like it when there's smudges on my glasses. I have to like clean it all over the place. The fiber cloth only does so much cleaning too. Oh my god, there's like a smudge area and it's not coming off. Why? Good enough. No! Overruled! And I've been good, just tired. Aw. Well, I hope you get some rest when you're able to then. Order in the court! You can't do that, only I can do that! Okay, now, there you go. The dialogue will a lot faster now. But I never touched the murder weapon. Present! Objection! Opening objection awarded. So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon, this grape juice bottle? Right? So I said. Something the matter, Mr. Justice? Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb. What's this, Mr. Payne? I examined this bottle in question, you see, and it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you're talking about stuff. Objection! No need to sound, Mr. Justice, I can hear you just fine. Excessive yelling can damage the judge's ears, and our case. But what about my cords of steel? Let me steal cord. Anyways. My nose. What's so strange about fingerprints on a bottle in a restaurant? Well, that's true. The prime objection! Only wouldn't prove a thing if there were normal fingerprints. Huh? But the fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down. Upside down? What does that mean? It means it was holding the bottle inverted. There can be one reason for that. Duh, duh, duh. Yes! To brain someone with a bottle! Brain someone? I think your English is faulty there. No! Monkey! His face looks like a monkey when he does that. Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse. Oh? I see no problem, Justice. Huh? The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything you'll see. Defendant, can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court? I stand by my plea of silence regarding the murder. For now. Not very cooperative, are you? This could hurt your case. I'm sure he's uncooperative because he's hiding something. There must be some reason. Objection, Your Honor. You seem to have forgotten something. And what might that be, Mr. Gavin? On denying a crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police? Reported? Well, there was the defendant, Mr. Wright. But still, that... Really? Yes, well, according to the case file, the murder was reported from near the scene by a call from the defendant's cell phone. Near the scene? Let's take a look at this diagram of the murder scene, shall we? Yay! Picture! Thank you for the care package as well. We're gonna need that today. If you guys not already, spend an hour of stream. So, is that what you're doing? Gaming, writing, ordering, and more. Take a nice big stretch. Woo! Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your back. Oh yeah. Roll your shoulders and neck. Make sure to hydrate with a soda. Probably probably won't drink a soda too much though, because it will affect my voice a little bit, so only on occasion I'll drink the soda. Little sips, little sips. And then make sure to switch your hands again, not already. Hands up, hands down, left, right, roll it around. Thank you. I'll hydrate with some actual water. Thank you. Those fingerprints are outdated! Outdated? Look, you're... What? Make sure to stretch your objection finger. Exactly. And point. And point. And point. And stretch. And stretch. And point. And stretch. And object. And object. Don't forget to object. The victim was murdered in a small room in a basement 2 floors down from ground level. Of course, some floors take a reception so far down. The defendant used the stairs in this hallway to go above ground. Look at him! Look at him! Look at his attorney! Look at Phoenix Wright! Look at Phoenix Wright, this man on a phone! This man on a phone, look at him! I was gonna say, like, I should be black and white for this part, but also, like, that's a lot of work. The call came from the first floor of the restaurant. I see. And this is the phone that made the call? Right cell phone added to the court records. Right cell phone used by the defendant to notify the police from the restaurant's first floor. The defendant could have just fled the scene of the crime if he so chose. Yet he fulfilled his duty as a citizen reported to the authorities. And you claim he is being uncooperative? Nice save, Mr. Gavin. I better not waste this. I see the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being. Toy? I assured you no one's more serious about... What was it you said? The defendant was in the room the very moment the crime occurred? How can you possibly know this? That's a good question. How indeed? The answer is simple, Your Honor. The prosecution has a decisive witness. You're as good as they say you are. Now someone else was in that room denying the crime. That must mean they witnessed the crime. Everything up until now has been a warm-up, Justice. Are you ready? Very well. The prosecution may call its first witness to the stand. Nose. To state her name and profession. Hold on just a moment. Where's the witness? Oh my god, it's so cute. I surmise that she's been frightened by the defense's demonic looking horns. So I use a little hair gel. Relax, people. Have no fear. If any horns point in your direction, this court will cut them off. You are sure? I swear it on my gavel. Please come out. Isn't violence against hair a crime, Your Honor? What's wrong with my hair? You just jealous I have some and you don't? Well, if you're sure it's okay. She's so cute! Look at them! Shush more! Now, the prosecution... wait a minute! Would the prosecution care to explain the witnesses' paraphernalia? Yes. She is a professional, Your Honor. Those are merely tools of her trade. And that would be... My name is 𝘍𝘓𝘳𝘴𝘵. I'm employed as a waitress in Bourgeois Bowl Club restaurant. Then why the camera? Of course, it's my pride to serve bourgeois that is naming restaurant. But I also perform, how I said, other service. I take one of those other services is taking the customer's photos? Like for example, like this one. That's the defendant? Indeed, and another murder. Man in white hat is the one who gone kaput. Indeed, that is the victim. Are you gonna screw us over? Order! Order! This is quite a piece of evidence to casually drop into our laps. It's the same way as I drop cold balls of bush and laps of customers. Casually. Then the court will casually accept this new evidence. Olga's photo added to the court records. The defendant, Mr. Smith, at the Bourgeois Bowl Club. Now, witness, what were you at the time of the murder? I was in the room. The handout, we call it. Oh my god, she's so cute! It's Excuse me, the hideout? It is a room where famous gangster bad guy... Bad guy? It's a room where famous gangster bad guy was arrested. It's a room where murder took place. What? You look of utter surprise. It is lovely. Yes, weird. And we'll post by courtroom door later for you. Da. Photos will be numbered and you don't know which ones you want copy of. He's like when you go to amusement parks and those photographers go take photos of you, like, make sure to stop by the photo booth, maybe a photo later. So there were 3 people in a room at a time of the crime. The victim, Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and 𝘍𝘓𝘳𝘴𝘵, our witness. And if Mr. Wright isn't a killer, that means... Very well, witness. You will testify to the court about that night's events. Hi, monsters! Witness testimony. That fateful night. That night, customer asked me to deal games... That night, customer asked me to deal cards for the game. It was gold. Both players played with hats on, The victim, he plays all the time with his hands unlocked at his neck. Then, last hand is done. But something terrible has occurred, That man flew at victim and is strangling in the dust. Something doesn't seem right. Incidentally, who won the game? Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mr. Smith. That's ridiculous. Because Mr. Wright can't lose. Justice. Maybe you could come up with a more legitimate objection. But he hasn't lost in 7 years. Take it from me, kid. It happens. I didn't lose a case my first 7 years as prosecutor either. Incidentally, I have some evidence here. These are the poker chips as they lay the very moment of the crime. The hand and chips on this side belong to the defendant, Mr. Wright. Those on the far side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith. Chips, you say? Yes! Imagine the poker is war. Your hand is your army and his chips are the spoil. I know that. After all of my use, I was known as the poker head of courtroom number 3. I think he means poker face. Looking at this picture, it does seem that most of the chips are on the victim's side of the table. Chips added to the court records. Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Wright had a full house? I wouldn't know, I'll be honest. I don't know anything about poker. I don't know anything about poker. I've played like blackjack, that's probably it, but poker's a whole different thing for me. I've never learned. Okay, we're gonna press everything because I like doing that, and that takes a lot of time at YOLO, because I'm bad at this game. You were dealing cards. Do you do this often? I am doing this. If customer wishes it, I serve anything. Borscht, cards, more borscht. It is my work. It's good to hear that of a place that has forgotten the meaning of service. Welcome you to Borscht Bowl Club, where borscht is as warm as the waitresses. Thank you for not handing out flyers during the cross-examination. Oh my goodness. Is the game that just dropped? Yeah, the game just came out today. About 12-ish hours ago. But I just played it today because that's when I had it scheduled. So it's not a new game per se, it's more so the remake of the previous games mixed into a trilogy. But it did include like the special DLCs, they include other special stuff as well that you can't get usually. So I would say it's a pretty good deal. Press. It's already April, how could it be cold? At Borscht Bowl Club, we have pride on authentic rustic Russian restaurant theme. Outside it is city and spring, but inside it's always as cold as Mother Russia. Also, if I'm ruining the accent, please don't let me know. I don't know Russian, so I'm just speaking in the most accented way if I can. No way am I going there. When it comes to hot borscht, court is best seasoning, da? Oh god, I'm so bad at this. His locket? I believe it was luck charm, da? He gripped it many times as they played that night. Yes, he must have thought a stolen might carry him to the moon and the stars. So if it was small enough to fit around his neck, it wouldn't have much left. The defense would like a clarification. This is the locket we're talking about here? I mean, a pendant with a picture in it, right? Not a rocket? Of course I knew that! It was probably a pendant shaped like a rocket. That's why she called it that. No, a locket's a locket. It doesn't matter what shape it is. It's considered bad form to poke fun at the hard of hearing in our society. Hard of hearing or hard understanding? So, what happens next? Jake! Hi, Jake! Hey! How you doing, Jake? How's work? Objection! Sim was sad. She probably played poker before. I wish. So I know the rules of poker. All I know is that there's something called poker chips, and that's probably it. Something terrible? The defense will refrain from needle shouting. Sorry. I need to seriously reconsider this vocal training thing. Now, Miss Orly, can you tell us what happened? Oh, I was so frightened, out temper with fear. That's it! Hold it! But the defender would never do such a thing! Well now, I can't say I've ever heard the defense trying this tactic. If possible, please refrain from embarrassing me. Still, why would anyone do something like this over a game of poker? Perhaps it's because the defendant had lost game? Oh, give me a second. Oh, yeah. Yes, a crushing defeat for a man undefeated. So it always is with men like him. Winners make sore losers. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Go ahead. I believe you know what it is you need to do. Right, sir. Leave it to me, sir. There was only 3 people in that room at the time of the murder. The victim, Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and if Mr. Wright isn't the killer, I've got you now, Orly. Oh! Dang, I called her cute. If she's actually the person, I'm screwed. Is she actually the victim? Did I screw up? Or no, is she the one that screwed us over? Oh. Before I present, I gotta look into this. Okay. I'm tired, Jake said. I got 4 hours of sleep and I'm stuck on sales floor. No, Jake, why didn't you sleep? Oh no. I hope work goes by fast for you, that you're able to leave soon. You need to get some rest. Take care of yourself, take care of yourself. What is it again? We need to find the evidence for something. Oh, this is hard because I don't know. Oh, I don't know how this works. Oh, right, autopsy. So maybe this, and then this, and then... Because the death was on the forehead, there was no strangling on there. Objection! Oh, really? Strangled, you said? That's odd. Normal customers only joke on borscht. What is borscht? What is borscht, by the way? I know it's some kind of Russian dish, but what is it? No, I mean, this report shows that the victim died of a blow to the head. Yuck! Miss Orly, really now? Did you witness this crime? Ah! Nice catch. Nice catch, man. Looking at the picture, it didn't seem like he was hit. He's still wearing his hat and everything. Yes, it's in fact that he was hit, Your Honor. Oh, he's bald! He's bald! He doesn't have hair underneath it! I feel betrayed! He's bald! He's bald! No wonder he wore a hat, man. It kind of makes sense now. Oh no. How you know? How's the game? It's getting good. I love the AceAttorney series, one of my favorite Capcom games, besides Mega Man. And it's definitely a lot of fun. I think just voice acting CH on my end, because I haven't done this in a hot second. But it's really enjoyable. Have you played this? Have you played AceAttorney before, Jake? Borscht sounds like a meat-filled sour soup according to Google. Meat! I heard meat and soup. That sounds like hot pot or shabba shabba, and I love that. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. I want to try this borscht soup. It sounds delicious. Oh my goodness. Okay. But yeah, that face though. That hair. Oh my gosh. Here's a photo we took of the victim with his hat off during investigation. Well, that's quite shocking, isn't it? His head certainly was hit. Oh, it looks so sad. Although, but I have seen it happen. The defendant, he lunged at victim, hit the neck. Oh, really, Miss Orly? I think I've caught you in your own lies this time. Justice. I admire your enthusiasm. Perhaps you're thinking this through once more. Well, what do you mean? I found a contradiction. There's one thing in the testimony that troubles me. Very well. It seems we should continue this cross-examination. There's such a thing as thinking too much? This horse is dead. Let's stop beating it. What the frick is that? That's a terrible saying. I don't like this translation. Not translation and not age well. That's a terrible translation. They could have worded that a lot better. Hello? Horsey? Horsey could have been worded a lot better. I wanted to play this, but I never got the chance. Oh, you should, if you ever had the chance to. Capcom does a lot of sales with the Ace Attorney games as it is, like the original Chronicles and stuff, so I highly recommend it. Adrian, thank you much for the 100 biddies. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness. But I definitely recommend it, Jake. Ace Attorney Chronicles and Great Ace Attorney Chronicles go on sale pretty often. Because Apollo Justice just came out today, it probably won't be on sale for a hot second. But I would say definitely recommend it. How you doing, Adrian? Hope you're doing well. To be honest, stop beating a dead horse is really common phase. No, it's not for me. For me, I know, like, stop beating around a bush. Dead horse, though, is kind of sad. I know the bush one. Horse one's really kind of dark. If I'll be honest, that's kind of dark to say. Oh, that's kind of scary. So don't say beating around a dead horse. That's kind of scary, man. As a former horse girl, I don't approve. The former horse girl don't approve of this message. Hi, I'm doing good. You call me Adu, by the way. Oh, no worries. Thank you so much, Adu. I just want to make sure because I didn't remember what to call you back then. But I hope you're doing well. Hello, Adu. Hello. Do you like Ace Attorney, by the way? Being around the bush means not getting to the point. The horse means using the same point over and over. I've never heard beating around a dead horse, though. I've never heard that. That sounds so dark. Oh no, I don't like that. That's so scary. I don't like that saying. I'm just gonna assume it's bush or something, cause yeah, I would not. No, thank you. No worries. I love this series. Yeah, more Ace Attorney people. I was low-key kind of nervous because I didn't know how many people knew about Apollo Justice or Ace Attorney within the community, and I was like, I did a little bit of peeking, right? And I was looking at seeing how many people were streaming Ace Attorney, and I went to go check, there was not many people. But that's because it's a different category, and I was like, I'm happy to see, though, so many people are into the game, so yay! I don't remember the actual murderer in this case, though, so it's gonna be a hot second. Also, don't mind the terrible voice acting. I've been very rusty. The last time I played an Ace Attorney game was back in 2021, back when Ace Attorney Chronicles released. So it's been a hot second, which I still need to replay the second game. Wait, I didn't read that! Go back! There is such thing as thinking out loud too much too! That night, Capcom asked me to deal cards for game. It was scores. Oh wait, I already read that. I already read that. I was gonna read it with my terrible Russian accent, and I was like, no, I messed up, no. Oh wait, wait, go back. You didn't say anything about hitting before. So sorry, I must be forgetting this, Witness, you will take greater care with your testimony. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor, In this case of discrepancy with the autopsy report, I believe. The defendant made the strangled victim, then changed his mind. And so that simple and blunt to means it is a job. Yes, that sums it up nicely. This is probably not his voice, by the way. I just don't know what to name him because he sounds obnoxious. So we strangled him, then hit him. Something's fishy about all this. Go ahead, I believe you know what it is you need to do. Right, sir, leave it to me. There's only 3 people in that room, blah, 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 victim, right? Okay, Miss Wright isn't the killer. I'll get you now, Orly. I especially hate it when people beat the dead horse around the bush. Do people know the saying, beat a dead horse around? I've never heard that saying before. That's like the first time I'm hearing about it. These games are pretty popular to stream for what I've seen. Is it? When I first streamed the Great Attorney Chronicles, if you guys don't know the lore, when I first streamed this game, literally nobody knew this game, and it was like super like not sounding in a mean way, it was kind of unpopular in my opinion. So whenever I streamed, people would not really be interested. I'm like, oh. Like, the reason why people came to watch was because my final case in Great Attorney Chronicles 1, I streamed that final case for 14 hours. So people know me as a 14-hour streamer, casually streaming Ace Attorney Chronicles. I'm like, no, we're not doing that again this time. I will know my limits because we need to set our limits here, guys. I can't do every case per stream. That is inhumane and not inhumane. That is undoable. After the defendant tried to strangle the victim, he hit him with a bottle. Well, the thing is that I feel like I know what to put for this one. I want to put this photo, right? This photo, because it doesn't show any strangulation marks. Yes, he got hit with the head, but I don't see any signs of strangulation. So that's why I want to do this one. But also, I don't want to risk it because it could be wrong. He looks so cool! He looks so cool, Mr. Smith and Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Look at them two together. Also, I know I keep calling him Ace Attorney, but his name's Phoenix Wright. But that's the game series. Ringleber. I'll try. Because I feel like it's this one. Objection! I think I messed up. This evidence reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly the evidence and the statement now just related? They aren't they? Not at all. Mr. Justice, placing the facts over and making an accusation. I knew it! I only got 1 many points with the judge. I was wondering because, again, there's that strangulation, then bottle, but if you look at the evidence properly, it doesn't show any signs of strangulation. So I'm like, that would make sense. But apparently not. So maybe not. 14-hour stream mark? I've done that in 2024 or 2021. Never again. I really like when the real lawyers play these games where like you can't do that. Yeah. I love seeing. It was back during BuzzFeed when I used to watch BuzzFeed. They actually had a real lawyer playing Ace Attorney, and that was so cool to watch because they're like, oh, you can't really do that. Like, see, that's totally right. Or like this evidence. It's so fascinating seeing that. Like, that was my favorite BuzzFeed series back when I used to watch BuzzFeed. Is seeing people in his real occupations playing video games based on occupations. So like, you know, Bomb Diffuser playing Keep Together Nobody Explodes. Seeing a lawyer playing Ace Attorney. Seeing a chef playing Overcooked or something. It's really cool. I'm trying to figure it out. They were both simply playing with hats on, yes, as we can see in this photo. The victim played this whole time with his hand on his locket at his neck. Played whole time with his hand on locket at his neck. Let me see real fast. Wait. The victim. Wait, the victim? Wait, I need to see this real fast. Does the victim have a locket? Oh, he does. Oh, is it this one? Wait, is it this one?
Objection!
Yeah! I got it! You know, there was one curious part in the testimony, just like Mr. Gavin said. But what does it mean? Mr. Justice, would you care to explain what it is you're thinking so intensely about? Recall the testimony, Your Honor. The victim played with his hand on locket at his neck, believe she said. I hope you aren't about to raise an objection to the witness's grammar. No, but look at his photograph. Listen, I have bad grammar as it is. Do you see a locket on his victim's neck? Well done, Justice. I'm impressed. I knew you'd be able to handle this. But what does it mean? The massing, what does it mean? If you're to believe this witness's testimony as is, then the locket disappeared following the victim's death? Lockets don't just disappear, Your Honor. It's quite simple when you think about it. If the locket is gone, someone must have taken it off, no? Taking it off. Wait, you don't mean... The defendant wasn't strangling the victim at all. He was taking off his locket. Wouldn't that explain it? Oh! Talkie, chatter. Defendant, what do you have to say to this? I'm sounding more like Winston Payne every second now. Phoenix! Hey, what did I say? Say, yes? I just noticed this, but... You have something hanging around your neck, don't you? Oh? You mean this? Yes, it's a locket with a photograph inside. A photo of my daughter. His daughter! He's a daddy! Come again? Mr. Wright, you have a daughter? We confirmed it at the time of the arrest. The picture in the locket is indeed Mr. Wright's daughter. So Mr. Wright has a locket too? Why don't I buy this? It's just a coincidence. Well now, if the result of this poker game led to the murder, perhaps we should hear a bit more about the outcome of the game. Further testimony won't really be necessary. It's clear the defendant lost badly. Olga! Miss Orley, you will testify to this court about the game played between the victim and defendant. Thus! Oh my god, how long am I gonna do this for? Serious competition! The game began with 3,500 points and chips for each man. House chips come in two sizes, small and large. The one who was winning, it was victim. For last hand, defendant played with all the chips on table and lost. The moment lost was decided. Defendant grabbed bottle from table and... Indeed, looking at this picture, it does seem to be a one-sided game. As the court knows, poker was the defendant's life. Failure makes him in a better pill to swallow. How many times have I heard these words? I've done it in a fit of anger, Your Honor, and now I regret what I've done. A common tale, but true.
How the killer really tried to steal his locket like his life depended on it.
Oh my gosh, Kush, not like this. Not like this. Mini-Sim just came back from vacation and this is how you treat them? It's a moosh. Hi, Kush. Mini-Sim, thank you. Oh my gosh, listen. The killer was trying to live. He was trying to live, man. It was too easy, I had to. It was too easy. Gigi Nori. Oh my goodness. At least you did it a lot faster than me. I could not think about it. How you doing, though, Kush? Good morning. Got a good rest? Oh, thank you, Adu. I should definitely, hydrate. Because a lot of reading. A lot of reading is going to be going on to these Ace Attorney games. But it's a lot of fun. Does that really say me thinks? Are you actually a monkey? Oh no, it actually does say that. Me thinks! Me thinks the judge watches too many old court movies. And me thinks you're probably reading that pretty wrong. Mr. Wright said he hasn't lost in 7 years, so his testimony must be wrong. Cross-examination! Serious competition! I'm pressing everything. Are those the usual starting points? Were any special rules used? No, nothing special. Usual game, usual rules. If each man began with 3,500 chip points, then the total would be, exactly 7,000 points. Please, this isn't calculus, not even long division. I'm not good at math, so isn't the judge. We're built different. What up, Kristoff? House strips come in two sizes, a small and large. Have a good look, Thunder! Have a good look, I hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Thunder? He's looking at my chat, bless. I never slept so because yesterday I slept till 5 p.m. What time did you sleep at, though? Kush, what time did you sleep at? But yeah, it's just something to like double check and see. Bro, that's basic math? Yeah, but math is still math. I don't like math either way. I see you. I know you are. That's why you're lurking, right? That's why you're lurking, Thunder. You're lurking because you're watching. Yeah, clearly. Bro, that's basic math? Listen, any kind of math I don't like. Me thinks is a real word. I looked it up before just to make sure it's a real word. Me thinks that word does not sound right. Excuse me. I slept at 12 p.m. My mother was sleeping. Watching her made me sleepy too. Oh, that's fair. That's pretty late. But you know what? I can't say anything because I've done that before. So, like, yeah. Imagine mathing. Imagine, right? Mathing can't relate. Math is hard. Are the chips in this photo all the chips that were used? Of course. Oh? Something's fishy with those chips. Did I press harder? Press harder! Press harder lungs! Maybe you can explain a bit about these chips. Explain? What is there to be explained? Objection! Poker chips are poker chips! I kept that them a little too much. Poker chips are poker chips! They're not fish and chips! Not a chip up the old block! Not a motorcycle chip! Dang, thanks! I don't need all these chips explanations. Now that I press her, I better ask something. What are these chips worth? Are they in dollars or rubles even? Yet, as I've been saying before, it was game, not gambling. Arbor as for capitalists to understand. 2 types of chips. 100-point chip and 1,000-point chip. It is not money, duh. Justice. Sir, don't you find her comment interesting? In more ways than one, sir. I have added it to her testimony myself. Oh, does the defendant want a witness to add to her testimony? Add the testimony! Yes, I do it and deserves further scrutiny. Add it to the testimony. I wish I knew where I was going with this. I wish so too. Very well, witness, if you'd be so kind. Your Honor. 1 chip is worth 100 points. As a gun is worth 1,000. You kind and all. Let's just do some math, shall we, kids? So, okay. So overall should be about 7,000 points. And then 1 chip is worth 100. And 1 chip is worth 8,000. So in that case, So say for example the small chips, let's say worth 100, right? So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. That's 600. I need to write this down because your girl got a girl math. Theoretically, 640 small chips, right? Small. And if the thousands are the big ones, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 10 large chips, and that's 10 times 1,000. So that would be 10,000. But the math ain't mathing. Something's wrong with this. Something's sus here, because if they only had enough points for 7,000 points of chips, but if the large ones are worth 1,000 and the small ones are worth 600, then something's not right. And if we do the calculations the other way around, something's not right. Objection! Present! You sure it was the victim who won? Absolutely sure. Objection! You see, the new attorney's a bit confused. A glance at the sections and I'll tell you who won if you're not in kindergarten. Just for safety's sake, can you explain the problem to the court? Of course, Your Honor. In this photo, I see small chips and I see large chips. Tell me, which were worth 1,000 points? Why, the big ones, of course. Duh. Oh, I saw so too. But then the totals don't add up. The totals? Let's review what the witness told us. Each man started with 3,500 points in chips, and the combined total value of the chips was 7,000 points. Yes, if my calculations are correct, if I'm mouthing correctly. Let's see. 3 plus 1, carry to 5. They are, Your Honor. Now, look at this photo that allegedly shows all the chips. If the big chips are worth 1,000 points and the small chips are worth 100, and you add them up, how much is it? Do it yourself. You aren't in kindergarten, are you? Damn! Shots fired! Pei reminds me of that one teacher from the great teacher Onizuka. Oh, I didn't watch that series, so I wouldn't know which one, but I assume they're kind of like that obnoxious, like, sensei and such. Oh my goodness.
Gamba, honor and hype.
Gamble like gambling or gamble like good luck? So yeah, which one is that? I'm thinking about gambling. I don't know how to poker, guys. I would lose. That's a lot of big chips, right? Something sus around here. Yeah, he's an annoying teacher. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for him to be paying. That'll be 10,600 points. The chips don't add up. This clearly contradicts the witness's testimony. Woo! But why? How can that be? Exactly, Justice. Now that you know the what, You must determine the why. Right, there's only one possible way to explain this contradiction. No, I pressed it wrong! I pressed it wrong! The calculations make the answer clear. The total combined at the table was 10,600 points, then each match started tonight with 5,300 points. 5,300? That's about a half-baked score which is started a game? Justice, with different starting points really change anything? Listen, I pressed the wrong button! I pressed the wrong button! Give me back! You put the options too fast! I knew what's wrong! Oh my gosh, game, slow down! Both apply, gamble and gamba? If only we were playing reverse 1999 today, I would have gambled in that one for gotcha! Or yesterday, I mean. It's okay, we'll gamba next week. The chip count was wrong! The odd thing here is the number of chips. Right, Mr. Gavin? Why are you asking me? Just in case. I can ask for help, you know? Justice, it's your case I'm concerned about. If you're wondering about the chips, just look at the photograph. It's all there. Even our judge with his failing eyesight could count them. That's not the only thing failing the judge. Let me ask you again. Right, there's only one possible way. Leave me alone! I don't know! You asking me to math? Is it wrong? Am I thinking that as well? Okay, so what if we calculate the other way around, right? Let's say the small chips are worth 1,000, right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Oh, right, okay, that's already 1,000, so that's 6,000 small chips. And then if the big ones are worth 100, so 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. That's 7,000. Also, can I just say the music is a banger? The music in the background, so good. That was going too fast for her own good. It's just like Ace Attorney Chronicles, where I messed up pressing on the V multiple times. I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks as a Vietnamese person to that. Oh no. I'm not drawing. The game's just too fast. I love the prove it versus the reasonable doubt difference of a defense lawyer's job. I know, right? The game is just so pressing on that, which is very fascinating. Each man began the game with 3,500 points. If all the chips are indeed shown in this photograph, then there can be only one answer. Well, what is it? The value of the chips was the other way around. What? Wanna know what I think? The small chips are worth 1,000 points, not the big ones. Madness! Utter madness! Show me that photograph of the chips again. There are 6 small chips and 10 large chips. Why? That does make 700 points when you add them up. Excellent work, Justice. If someone just told you, figure it out by yourself. Well, I'm just glad I was the one who said it. Objection! But wait! The value of the chips may be different, but that changes nothing! Indeed, the victim did have the larger number of chips still. No, we just saw this right now. No, he has more chips, but more does not mean anything. Exactly. If the small chips are 1,000 points and the large chips are 100, let's do a little math. Add the points for each side of the table. Ew! I did not play this game for math. I came here for hot people and for justice. The victim, Mr. Smith, had 2,900 points and Mr. Wright had 4,100 points. Well now, it seems that Mr. Wright was winning that night after all. That's impossible! My client even less reason to kill the victim. After all, he was winning! Ah! Now, Miss Orly, you must have known the true value of the chips, since you were there to see the crime. Weren't you? Wait, was that meat? I didn't see the meat. Give me the meat! Order! It appears the defendant has lost his motive, and Mr. Wright's supposed defeat never happened. We must now ask ourselves whether we can trust the witness's testimony. Hold it! Hold it? Where? Hold it. Excuse me? What is it, Miss Orly? I did not want to say this, but actually, you see. See what, Miss Orly? What do we say? In the left hand, there was cheat. A cheat? You don't mean a trick? Wait, do you mean A scam? They're all the same thing. Yes, there was cheat in the last hand. That is why the game was ended with the chips as they are. Great, just great. First we have lying, now cheating. Well, this case still is taking a turn. Pretty interesting. Witness, you will please testify to this court. Tell us about this cheating in the final hand. Witness testimony. The final hand. The biggest question is how the heck did the judge even pass law school when he can't do math? You don't need math for law stuff. At least about what, maybe, well, in my opinion, you know? I could be wrong though, because I didn't take law school, so don't quote me on that. I can hear the hamster and the judge's brain start running. The wheels are turning. I think her borscht has lobster in it. I can't see. She grabs it really fast. Bro, if it's a lobster borscht, I eat that. I love lobster. I would eat that. Oh, so wait, orderly, is it? I usually names are a pun of something, but I can't read her name too fast. The last hand. I'm trying to get her accent right. The last hand. Both men had full house. There is 4 of each garden deck from ace to king. If you I'm trying to get the accent right. If you look at both men's hands, cheat is more obvious. The next moment, game becomes argument. The defendant's trick was exposed. He took bottle in his hand. Hi, Mr. Smith. Miss Orley, why did you not tell the court about this from the very beginning? I thought I smelled a cover-up here. Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers. So many of these cringy lines, and I love it. A full house is a very high-scoring hand. Not easy to make in my experience. That alone is enough. That doesn't sound right. That alone is enough to suspect lessons come to tactics. Mr. Gavin, what's a full house? Boys these days, you don't know you're a poker? I don't play poker. I have an excuse. I don't play poker. I can't say this bodes well for your case or career. I don't play poker. What you want me to do? Nonsense. Thank you much for the follow. Welcome. You're not one of our civilians in civilization. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy AceAttorney. Listen, do you need to know poker to be a lawyer? Cause I don't think so. I don't need to be a lawyer. I don't need to know poker to be a lawyer. Leave me alone. Okay, without math, how are you gonna remember all those weird laws that have really specific numbers? Listen, that's not math. That's just memorization. That's different. Insert crazy hand here. Crazy hands. There's no way there's a reasonable doubt at this point. Listen, it's a video game. This is not gonna bode well in actual lawyer places. Can you imagine going to a courtroom being like, I have certification. What's your certification? I finished AceAttorney. Hey, stop talking. I can let you see the sun shining from your bald head. Oh, it gets better. What is it? Some kind of secret court poker ring? Justice. You know the terms. 1 pair, 2 pairs, and 3 of a kind, yes? Yeah, no problem. No. Can you please explain it? I don't know poker. 2 cards with the same number make a pair, and 3 make a 3 of a kind. Good. Now picture a hand with 1 pair and 3 of a kind. Okay. That's a full house. That doesn't sound very easy to make, does it? I don't know poker. This hurts my brain. You can see each player's hand in this photo. Wow, they both have full houses. Oh, they do. We forgot there's an easy way to make a full house and go undefeated for 7 years. You cheat. The defense may cross-examine a witness. If he did cheat in the last hand, that still is one important question. Mr. Wright lost that hand. Whoever heard of a professional con man losing when they cheat? I don't know. I don't even know the rules of this thing. I'm hangover. Sorry, numbing. I don't play poker, but I played enough Super Mario 64 from the DS and other terms of poker hands. I don't play a lot of games that have poker in them, so I wouldn't know. I should really play more. The final hand. I don't gotta read it again. I'm just gonna press. Just how hard is it to make a full house anyway? It is quite hard. It is making a pair and 3 cards at the same time. I guess that's right. Very difficult to be sure. You can take my word as a poker head of courtroom number 3. Very difficult, but it's not impossible. Okay, full house, hard. There's not a questioning, a waste of time. Listen, I want to press everything because I want to be sure. 4 of each card, you say? There is 1 spade, 1 diamond, 1 heart, and 1 club for each card. It is interesting fact that number 4 come from number of seasons. Huh? You don't say. Did you know that the cards are numbered 1 to 13? Add all the cards in the deck, you get 364. A year. You don't say. Isn't that 1 day short? Yeah, I was gonna say, is that 1 day short? Isn't it 365 days in a year? That's why each deck has 2 jokers. You see, the second joker stands for the leap year. Thus, you have a perfect representation of the year, all in a deck of cards. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. You don't say. We're gonna be in this courtroom for a year if this keeps going like this. Oh, not a year. How was it clear about the cheating? Well, the defendant, he played a 5th ace. A 5th ace? I still remember both hands very well. Mr. Smith had 3 aces. And Mr. Wright had 2. Obviously, cheating was afoot, or as I say, a hand. Your Honor, process can be added to the testimony. What Mr. Payne's joke? Very well, the witness will add this detail to their testimony, please. Hold it! A 5th ace? It should not exist, no? I still remember both hands very well. Mrs. Miller's hands had 3 aces. Can't keep up the accent. And Mr. Right too. Well, where did this card come from then? Well, as you asked the defendant a very question. Adding cards to a deck is not less serious a taboo than forging evidence in a court of law. No. Now perhaps it's time for you to say something, Justice. You bet. I got no intention to stay quiet. Not me, no sir. I better find some contradicting evidence fast. I forgot Super Mario 64 minigames on the DS. I never played Super Mario 64. I actually own the trilogy of Super Mario 64, Super Mario, the other game, and Super Mario Sunshine. I have that series. I should probably play that eventually. Do you recall what the men were arguing about? I believe so. The victim, he shouted, "You are the cheater," and then the defendant shouted something like, "I have a rejection." Shouting objection, eh? Old habits are hard to break. First he bluffed his way to the courtroom. Now he bluffs his way to life? Objection! However, Mr. Wright lost a hand and seemed to cast a shadow down on Mr. Smith. In humiliation from losing, even when cheating, Rectus would set fire to the defendant's heart. So what did the flaming defendant do next? Flaming defendant. It took bottle in his hand, bottle Mr. Smith. By bottle, you're referring to this? The defendant uses bottle to This behavior is an admission of cheating by the defendant. But why use a grape juice bottle? You'd be surprised if it can be used as a weapon. This juice is a recommended drink of Burst Bull Club, This year vintage is remarkable for its healthy flavor. Have to eat up the brain of a grown man, apparently. First she said it was a serious competition. Now she said there was cheating? Justice knows anything odd. Her testimony keeps changing. Now she's the defendant cheated. Naturally, yeah, I had noticed that. Let's get the truth about this cheating first, shall we? Right, leave it to me. Okay, let's do the math, shall we? Okay, let's go look at our stuff real fast before I present. So looking over here. So wait, that's not right. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, that doesn't look right. That still doesn't look right. She's saying something weird. 4 of each card, blah 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 blah. Hit 3 aces. Your D doesn't match. The math ain't matching. It appears the witness is mistaken. Mistaken? But my name? Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony. That's the photo of the champs, is it not? Justice. Perhaps you ought to explain your point in a way that the judge can comprehend. In other words, use your finger to point out your point. Use my finger? Okay, bird. I'm kidding. Yes, please point the contradiction in this photo. What particular point contradicts the witness's testimony? This! Take that! Miss Orley. I don't swear! I'm putting the bird back. Miss Orley, in your testimony, you made the following claim. Mr. Smith's hand had 3 aces. But as you can clearly see, the victim's hand only held 2 aces! Objection! Well, maybe the witness was simply confused. Perhaps the defendant's hand had held the 3rd ace in question. Objection! Taking a look at the evidence. As you can see, the defendant also had 2 aces in his hand. Where's the 5th ace? I see cheating all right, and it's going on right here in this courtroom. 2 aces in each player's hands does make 4 aces total. Hardly proof of cheating. Wait, please. It is true. I am saying it. The 5th ace. That was thing I said as well to you. That's odd. She must be lying if she's the most sincere. I've seen her all day. You're right to trust your instinct. Mr. Gavin? Who knows what lies in store for us in this trial ahead? Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion. What might that be, Mr. Gavin? If you don't mind, perhaps you might examine the actual cards? The cards? Mr. Payne. Yes? The player's hands and knife were set aside as evidence, were they not? The defense would like to request the cards to be shown to the court. Very well, the prosecution will submit this evidence. Which will you examine? The victim's cards or the defendant's cards? If these cards don't prove cheating what's going on, nothing will. Now, which of these hands is more suspicious? I don't know. Also, my nose. The victim's hand or the defendant's hand? I want to say... The victims? Let me try victim. It was the victim's hands that changed over the course of the witness's testimony. The defense requests time to examine Mr. Smith's card. Very well. Mr. Payne, if you would. Very well. Received evidence of victim's hand. Well, time's wasting. Get to it, Justice. Yes, sir. What was I doing again? When examining evidence, be sure to view it from all sides and angles. Try using R to turn it R to turn it every which way, and X and Y to zoom in and out. That should give you a better perspective on the case. Okay, let's do this. What's wrong with your nose? It runs like a waterfall? No, I'm talking a lot, that's why. Again, for those of you who know about this by now, my streams, I talk a lot on stream, and if for some reason that affects my nose, it gets really cloggy, so I have to blow it on occasion on stream. Again, I don't know if this applies to everyone, but at least for my nose, it feels very like, I have to blow it every so often because, I talk a lot, and especially today when we're doing this whole, like, reading and stuff. Oh! Something's weird! That's a blue card! What? Your Honor, look at this! One of the victim's cards! The back's a different color! But I put that card in Rod's hand. What was that, Miss Orley? What was that? Did you say you put that card in Mr. Wright's hand? Miss Orley? Orley, what'd you say? No, yes, I merely said, no, I have ick. Your Honor, Mr. Gavin, yes? Tell me, what is the easiest way to cheat at poker? To cheat? I'll tell you. One merely needs a friend, a comrade, shall we say. The dealer! Wait, so you mean this witness, Miss Orley? She's a cheater. A professional, I wager. Was that lobster? I can't see. I really gotta slow it down. Order! Order! Focus, Justice. Time to take advantage of her. I mean, of her mistakes. Paulo, please! Word it correctly! We can't say the wrong thing here! We're in a courtroom! Oh my gosh. So you're talking 1 hour more than I talk an entire day, so I'm not surprised. And I'm reading all this dialogue too, so it's a lot. Oh my gosh. Don't take advantage of her! Your Honor, please recall the testimony we just heard! That is impossible, but I put that card in Wright's hand! Ergo, Miss 𝘎𝘐𝘕𝘎 gets by the cheat, now with my client, but with the victim, Mr. Shady Smith! Org! Not only did she cheat, she cheated poorly! Therefore, it's not hard to imagine alternation between her and the victim. What? Wait, you don't mean the defense isn't accusing the witness, Miss 𝘎𝘐𝘕𝘎, are you? Time for justice! There were 3 people in that room at the time of the incident. And if Mr. Wright isn't guilty, that means I am. The defense accuses the witness, Miss 𝘎𝘐𝘕𝘎, of murder! Yay! Oh, it is lobster. Oh, I see it now. I had to take a second to be like, oh? Mr. Payne, where's your witness, Miss 𝘎𝘐𝘕𝘎? It appears she has lost consciousness, Your Honor. Mr. Justice, Your Honor, it seems you have presented a new possibility to the court. One suggesting a connection between the witness and the victim, Mr. Smith. And that means this court cannot pronounce a verdict for the defendant at this time. What? I did it. I held out. I see no point in prolonging this trial this day. The prosecutor would need to make further inquiries. Objection! Phoenix! Mr. Wright? You can't end the trial here, Your Honor. Not yet. What nonsense is the defendant spewing now? Oh, wait, sorry, voice. Think, one of the cards had a different color back. Don't you wonder what it means? Objection! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? Raising objections right now when you're about to get off the hook? Ridiculous! Mr. Payne, you of all people should know, Mr. Wright has a talent. For the ridiculous! Well, that sounds kind of mean. Perhaps you get to the bottom of things. Let's clear up the facts about this game. Oh, about the game. Sorry, not this game. We're not trying to break the fourth wall. That fateful night. Not me trying to break the fourth wall on my own. Oh my goodness. It is a lobster. Yeah. He kicked her away as he stood there again. No, she fainted, so I had to take her out. That's why. She fainted from that assumption. As was said before, we alternate between 2 decks of cards that night. That was said before. The 2 decks of the club have different colored backs, blue and red. 1 color per deck. Why use different colored backs? If we use the same color, the 2 decks might get mixed. Use different colors and they still got mixed up? We used the red deck for the last game. I see, but that's odd. For some reason, I have this impression that you were using the blue cards. Yeah, me too. I'm sure someone said something about blue cards. Whatever. In the end, 1 card wrong color got into the mix, which means there was cheating. Yes, a card slipped into the deck was to indicate cheating. Yet this card raises 2 serious questions. Apollo? Yes? Let's consider the first question, shall we? Think, in the last game, when was the card swapped? When? There are 3 broad possibilities here. It could have been swapped before the murder, during the murder, or after the murder. Well, yeah. Thanks for the new bulletin, Mr. Wright. Of course it was swapped. Oh? It might have been as simple as you think, Mr. Payne, or it might not be. Yuck! I'd like to hear what Apollo thinks first. When do you think the cards were swapped? When were the cards swapped into the deck? Also, hi, ZB. I also said hi to ZB, but I hope you're doing well and enjoy your alert. Phoenix is such a tease, and I love him for that. We love our Phoenix, man. We love Phoenix. He could have just been like, we're done. End of that. But no, this guy's like, no, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going with this stuff, man. Keep on going. Keep on going. Let me see, because that's a good question. When were the cards swapped into the deck? Because we say during, right? But it's hard to tell because here during this photo, we can't see the rest of those cards. So maybe it was during the murder? I could be wrong though, I could be wrong. Or maybe after? Let's see. When were the cards swapped into the deck? Well, they said deck, not hand, deck. Because we want to see before. I want to pop up the history. Give me. Before the murder? Or is it during the murder? I want to say after, but after doesn't sound right. But also after because maybe like they were trying to switch it for the evidence? Let me see. Does it happen after the murder? Objection! What's that? Ridiculous! What's the point of cheating after the hands have been shown? That's silly! Objection! Yes, but tell me, how do you swap cards during the game? I'll take that silly over impossible. Objection! Take it from me, son! There's a lot of silly in this world, but very little impossible. Oh, even when the back of the cards are a different color? If you pull that during the game, you'll be caught in no time. Oh, I didn't think about that. I actually didn't realize that's so true. Because if you see a blue card amongst the red, it would definitely stand out. Quite true. That would mean that the blue card in question was swapped after the hands are shown, after the murder. Objection! Okay, this is all past silly, straight, and crazy. I ask again, what's the point of cheating after the game's over? Who would do that? Who indeed? That's one of the mysteries before us. There's another? Yes, a simple yet decisive question must be asked. Who swapped the red card for a blue card? Who? The game and murder is done. The victim is dead. Only two remain in the room, alive that is. The defendant Phoenix Wright and our witness, 𝘎𝘐𝘕𝘎. Okay, so who did I swap that red card for a blue? Olga? Someone else? Well, Olga said she put it in Phoenix's deck, so that wouldn't make any sense. Phoenix! The one who swapped the card was Mr. Wright. It was you, wasn't it? And why would I do such a thing? Okay, I'm trying. Well, because maybe you're trying to hide the fact that you cheated. That would make sense, but the swapped hand was in the victim's hand. Oh, sorry. I'm a nice guy, but I'm not that nice. Oh, kind of think of it, he would like a motive for having his opponent to win. Okay, so was it to swap the red card for a blue? Well, the thing is, it's Olga, but Olga said she swapped it with Phoenix, so that wouldn't make sense. Well, it must have been 𝘎𝘐𝘕𝘎 swapped the cards. She was trying to cover up evidence of the cheating. Well, that does make some sense. Hold it! Sorry. But there's a problem with that explanation. Huh? The swap card was from the wrong deck. Yes, a blue card was stuck in a red hand. Missing a card from the wrong deck when the backs are different colors? Remember that you're talking about 𝘎𝘐𝘕𝘎. She was the dealer. Do you really think she would make such a novice mistake? Naturally, I have trouble imagining even a judge making that mistake. Give it a little more thought, Apollo. Right. Well, in that case, it has to be someone else. Because there's only 3 people, but then maybe it's because I already said Phoenix and Olga, it has to be somebody else. The one who swapped the cards wasn't Mr. Wright, of course. And well, it doesn't seem like it could have been 𝘎𝘐𝘕𝘎 either. What are you suggesting? It's hardly a logical conclusion, I'll admit. As a defense, I think it only makes sense for you to name it 𝘎𝘐𝘕 at this point. Yes, I know. But she was the one who took the cards, right? I just can't believe she'll make this mistake of swapping the wrong color card. Also because Phoenix yelled at us, so we can't make that mistake again. And if the cards are swapped during the game, it'd be obvious. Something you'd like to share with the court? Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. I was thinking how much fun all this is. Objection! Fun? How about confusing? I have no idea what the defense is claiming, Your Honor. If the one who swapped the cards was the defendant and it wasn't Miss 𝘎𝘐𝘕𝘎, then who was it? Yeah, well, that is the question, isn't it? Precisely. Huh? I believe we're about to see the case take a new direction. A new direction? One direction? Harry Styles, come out. Come on, Harry Styles. I know you're out there. Come out here. Be a champ. Be a champ, man. We see what's going on. We'll find that indeed after the murder, someone swapped one of the cards in the victim's hand, and that someone made 2 critical mistakes. I'm sure you're gonna tell us that first was swapping the wrong color card? Because the one who did the swap didn't know 2 color cards were being used. The other mistake was the number on the card. Right, the person replaced the 5th ace with a king. I'm sure who swapped it wasn't expecting it to be the 5th ace after all. All they knew was that the game had been won by a full house. So they picked up a king from the table and swapped it in. Objection! But there was one problem! According to our case records, this person doesn't exist! True, not until now. But you have to admit the possibility of a 4th person. Though it's more than a possibility. There was someone else there that night at the scene of the crime. What? I believe the judge spoke truthfully earlier. You don't make trials. Ridiculous, Mr. Wright. This trial proceeded on one certain assumption. Namely that at the time of the incident, there was only 3 people in that room. I believe this new evidence, shall we say, overturns that assumption. The problem is that you chose to conceal the information from the court. I suppose that is a problem, yes. Court is adjourned for a brief recess. Mr. Gavin, I'll see you in my chambers during this recess. Certainly, Your Honor. Very well. The trial will resume in 20 minutes. Break time! Well, for the game at least. April 20th, 11:52 a.m. It's only been almost 2 hours? It's only been almost 2 hours in here? Are you serious? It feels like it was longer. That was quite unexpected, Mr. Wright. It suddenly claimed there was another person at the scene of the crime like that. I must ask, is it the truth? Well now, I think you would know the answer to that. Being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I have no time for mysteries. I've only asked you to leave the defending to your defense in the future. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome. I see you haven't mellowed out one bit, Kristoff. Justice! Yes, sir! The judge has summoned me to his chambers to carry on without me. Kristoff, no! You did well, Apollo. Can I ask you something? Sure. That locket you wear, is that really yours, Mr. Wright? You wondering about the victim's disappearing locket? Here, you can take a look at it. There's a picture of my daughter in there. 3D! So cute! The 3D effects of that's really cool. I'm just surprised to hear you had a daughter. Appa! Hi, Appa! How are you? Put away the salt crackers? What do you mean? Salt where? And pick up the sweet crackers? Surely you have some skyflakes lying around, yes? No. Imagine having skyflakes. Can't relate. Also, it has been 2 hours of stream, guys. If you guys not already, stop what you're doing. Take a nice big stretch. Stop what you're doing. Gaming, arting, writing, working, and more. Take a nice big stretch. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your back. Roll your shoulders and neck around. Make sure to hydrate. Ooh, good thing I am refilling my hydro flask. And to make sure to switch your hands if you guys not already. Hands up, hands down, left, right, roll it around. Thank you, Angel. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm still a little eepy. Oh, no worries. I know it's late for Apple. If you gotta go take some more rest, please do. I'm doing good. I've really been enjoying this game so far. Because Apollo Justice is one of the Ace Attorney games I didn't really get to know too well. I've seen gameplays on YouTube, but it was very, like, rare to, like, understand what's going on. So I'm happy to experiencing it by hand. It's way more immersive to play games, on your own, rather than watching somebody else doing it. At least for me, you know. At least for me. You're just jealous. Most people are proud to meet her one of these days. One more question. The one who cheated that night, was it you? What do you think? Huh? You know what happened 7 years ago? What I did. It's not unreasonable for you to think I might cheat. I'm never honest, but it is odd you managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years. You want to know something? There's only one game where you can be dealt bad cards at night and still win. Poker. Eh? You see, poker's all about reading your opponent. And that way, it's a lot like a court case. Poker is like a trial law. Figure out what your opponent is thinking and you win. Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds. I think not. Oh! Try as they might conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end. Their body language can become a valuable source of information. You're kidding! That witness, for instance, Miss Orley. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Did you notice? No. Come on, who noticed that? Words, habits, twitches. It's information for the reading. That's the secret to winning, Apollo. Someone taught me, and now I pass the secret on to you. Someone being Mia? Was it Mia for the original games? Wow. Oh my goodness. If it's Mia, I will be safe. But I'm not worthy. I mean, there's no way I'll pick up on these signals. No, you can do it. Huh? You just don't know it yet. What's he talking about? But you will soon. Almost forgot. One more thing about this case. You should know I haven't told the truth to anyone yet. What? I knew it! I have my reasons, of course. All shall be revealed. And Apollo, I need you to be there defending me. I need your power. My, power? I have no idea my course of steel with that special. It's time. The real trial begins now. Do your best. Apollo! To be continued. I mean, not Apollo.